या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। This is the final clue. Mother wants to project so as to be accessible to ordinary human mind, because the entire world has to be undergoing the specific preparation for providing room to the supramental to work within the body, because this is the yoga of the body, for the first time ever indicated by the Supreme Divine Himself and Herself in its dual force on the earth. Up till now, the work of one incarnated divine used to accomplish the missionary project to lead the evolution a one decisive step further. Since the day of the very first incarnate of Varaha, according to Srimad Bhagavad. Now this is the time of Kalki, where entire Prakriti has got to be transformed and upgraded to the level of her perfection. That is for the very reason Mother came to India, being Radha of the then time of Lord Krishna, before 5000 years back. The same soul, Radha, did not migrate from Gokul to Dwarika. This time from the western world to eastern world, and permanently till the accomplishment of this yoga. And this is the final and ultimate facet of the accomplishment of this yoga. And Mother says that this is the yoga of the body, this is the yoga of the Prakriti, this is the yoga of the physical transformation, this is the yoga of the concrete materialized transformation. Materialization is not deterioration. Materialization is realistical projection of the invisible Supreme to be accessible to limited human mind that has reached the stage of evolution at present juncture of time. So it is to be made accessible to the common mass. Then only possibility will be there to transform the physicality of the existence. Every individual's physicality is physical body, and cosmic physicality is the entire existence visible to the human mind, not to the human eyes. There are so many planets, so many suns, so many stars, so many things which are still not within the range of physical science, astrology. But the microscopic existence is the existence of one's own body. The patterns within our body, the matter within our body, and the velocity within our body are so enhanced vastly and widely that it became existence. So the very photographic existence is the existence of the pattern within our body, matter within our body, and velocity within our body. Mind is a regulator. Human species is an advanced species on the earth, according to Charles Darwin. But human species is an advanced species because of the mind. So mother tries to find out the pure perfect mental consciousness in the physical atom, that is the cellular existence. And it is that cellular existence which is so explored by the mind for the first time that it has become uncharted route. This brand of yoga, this category of yoga is very unique one, and that is why this is the yoga of perfection, Purna Yoga, but it is integral yoga. Integrality of the microscopic existence of human body is to be so made visible to the world that any Tom, Dick and Harry living anywhere in any corner of the world can have the same realistic approach, the same scientific approach. Yoga is not for a specific community. Yoga is not for a specific individual. Yoga is meant for the advanced, internally well prepared, throughout the longest span of evolution, the psychic which has reached the growth of that level where connectivity with supramental can be very naturally established, living the life as given to the soul as per its own destiny in this birth. So the purpose of the birth is to be rightly served. Very purpose of the birth is to be rightly motivated, and the purpose of the birth is rightly achieved, guaranteedly achieved by the soul, is the purpose of divine behind this evolution. So all such factors which normally we cannot imagine are to be integrated. External integrality and internal integrality both are the same. You can adapt circumstances around you without launching any complaint from your side. How I am like that, how I am like that, how I am like that. I am always dissatisfied with my present state of mind, present state of body, present state of vital, present state of circumstances. Lot of complaints are every moment arising, and it is the mind that becomes so susceptible to all our complaints that is likely to be diverted and deviated by the forces of the complaints, cannot concentrate on divine, has got potentiality. And that is why mind is a special gifted status of consciousness given to only human body, not to animal body, not to anybody, not to static body of the plant and tree, and not to mobile body of the birds. It is given to the human being, and that is why human body is a rarest of the rarest gift given by divine to the existence. Though it is not ultimate, but it is meaningful. It is relevant. It can be divinized. Physicality can be divinized is the very first hypothesis accepted by Sri Aurobindo prior to entering into the zone of this integral yoga sadhana. So for the first time, Radha became Aradhika. And this is the final and absolute discovery of the same Radha of 5,000 years back in this world to perfect, to accomplish, to bring to the notice of the entire existence the fulfillment of the Purna Purushottam Paramatma Lord Krishna. Radha was the better half in those days. Radha is still a better half of the present dynamic consciousness, universal consciousness of over-mental consciousness of Lord Krishna working here in the existence. Idea is very difficult to grasp, but we'll have to match our inner state of consciousness with the state of consciousness of the entire physicality of the earth. And that is uncharted route. The moment you are entering into this zone of integral yoga, you are bound to be entering into the universal zone of the evolutionary movement and evolutionary march, constantly going on, constantly going up, and constantly ascending. This is uncharted route. And what is being given to you? How your inner being is to be tackled by divine spontaneously and naturally. Mother used word something here. It is the aspiration of the psychic that gives you perfect eligibility to realize this inner integrality. You can realize this inner integrality with your own psychic potentiality. Nobody can impose anything upon you. Nobody can initiate you on this path unless divine is there working through an individual, through circumstances, through different agencies, through set of circumstances, even through your destiny. So this is uncharted route, and that is why no nomenclature to this state of consciousness which is well prepared to enter into this new zone is the name given by Mother something. No nomenclature. You are Muslim, you can have your own nomenclature. You are Jain, you can have your own set of circumstances. You are Hindu, you are Vedanti, you are Brahmin, you are Astik, you are Nastik. You can have your own modus operandi. Because it is for all, and it is for all for the all times. It's not for a one particular set of time or the slot of time you can enter into it, and rest of the time you will have to pass through the conflict and confrontation of this life human life, which is full of all actions and counter actions, and you are made to suffer all the while the clashes as such, and life appears to be extremely miserable. No, that path of something, path that is to awaken something, and path of cellular transformation, path of your being's entry into the core of the physicality, that is human portion given and granted to you, is your absolutely greater fortune. It's not made available to each and every animated elements, each and every primary species. It is only given to the human body and human being. Mind is an integral part of your human prakriti, and that is to be transformed by Radha, who came from western world to the eastern world to accomplish the work that was left out before 5,000 years back. When cellular perception changes illness and death, when cellular perception changes illness and death, is my objective of this yoga. My objective is not only to make you happy, healthy, wealthy and wiser people in the world in this birth. My objective is to change disease, to change disorder, to change deviation, to change errors of judgment up till now committed by human urges and human mind. By urges also, with the force of the urges also, we are likely to be deviated. And with the force of the intellect also, we are likely to be deviated. It is not there in intelligence we can have our all master clues. Intelligence is not the fundamental and master clues which can solve all our problems. Intellect also can commit misjudgment. Intellect also can commit misadventure. Intellect also can commit certain and entertain certain misconceptions ignorantly. It is the psychic that is the guaranteed entity within our human body which can take us to the divine consciously without wasting a single moment of this precious life. That is something. When cellular perception changes, illness and death vanish and change into something. That death can change itself into something. Death can change itself into the psychic determinism. If psychic determinism is there, intellect also will take the right judgment, mind also can take the right movement, mind also can offer a better solution to you in the form of medicine, in the form of yoga, in the form of immortality. That is something. In Savitri, Sri Aurobindo wrote, something that wished but knew not how to be. Now this is the way offered by the mother with her own new research, that this is the way. This is the way. To what? To that something which you are still searching out. What is there within our body that can lead us to this remarkable and marvelous results up till now we failed horribly to achieve? In all our previous births, we failed to achieve this de novo spiritual realizations, and Rishi Munis left that route indicating naiti, naiti, naiti. Still further, still further, still further. But to where? What should be the target? This is the target. Let us transform our physicality with the means of our mind and body, with complete integrality of physical being, vital being and mental being, then possibility is there to change our physicality into a divine pedestal. This is the physicality to be changed, and the very microscopic existence of this pure and perfect divine physicality is the cellular mind. Is this mind that mother tries to find out. Mother was gradually to discover, Satprem says, mother was gradually to discover. The experiment continues. Throughout this book, the experiment launched by the mother in Pondicherry in the very small span of space 10 by 15 feet, mother had undergone this tapasya, traditionally speaking, ibadat, traditionally speaking, prayer, traditionally speaking. But this final stage of integral yoga is physical transformation. Unless and until you can achieve the physical transformation, death will stand to be permanent challenge. Disease will stand to be permanent challenge. No disease can be rooted out and no death can be rooted out ever up till now, in spite of 10th incarnations according to Srimad Bhagavat. Till the time of Lord Krishna, death was unconquered. This is for the first time that death has been conquered. Disease has been conquered. Upheavals of the physicality is conquered. This is something. This is something. This is very new. I am constantly, mother says, I am constantly faced with the problem. This is the problem. Unconquered state of disease is a problem. Unconquered state of mortality is problem. Unconquered state of death is a problem, and that is why nomenclature given to this only and only rarest of the rarest lot of experience of divinity on the earth is Savitri. Popularly, Savitri is known to conquer the death, and spiritually this Savitri, mother, conquered the death through this research. And this is the Upanishad-like document offered to the world of tomorrow, that this is the uncharted route. You can put it into practice, that will be chartered one for yourself. But you are supposed to do it. Whatever is to be done in human life at this juncture of the conclusion of Kali Yuga and the dawn of Satyuga is this one only. This is the only way out. This is the master solution. Radhika, after becoming Aradhika, has demonstrated with her own frequencies, so registered by Satprem, frequencies presented by Mother, the universal Mother, before one and one personality, that is the personality of Satprem, while conducting this new experiment. Satprem was fortunate enough to be eyewitness to this internal programming going on by the Mother. The experiment, existence is a divine experiment being launched by Mother after becoming Aradhika in this birth, and continued the left out programming of the time of Lord Krishna is being so powerfully and successfully conducted in this life. So Lord Krishna manifested his perfection there at that time and this time too. But Radhika, after becoming Aradhika, has for the first time manifested her own perfection, that is physical transformation. I am constantly faced with this problem. This is the problem Mother faced throughout her life. living in Pondicherry, which is quite a concrete and material one, which is quite a concrete and material world. Mother says herself, when you deal with cells which must remain cells and not dissolve into a non-physical reality, they will exist as cell. It is the point to be noted down by the medical world. Cells will remain to be the cell. Cells will remain to be the microscopic existence of physicality in your body. There is no difference between the cosmic physicality and cellular physicality. This is the first basic hypothesis to be accepted. And if we can accept this basic hypothesis, you have got the body, doctor has also got the body, and patient has also got the body, but the same geometry, but the same reality, but the same stuff, but the same divinity so materialized in human framework has to be accepted. Where something is there which can change it, something is there which can transform it, something is there which can bring entire divinity to your microscopic cellular existence. You will have to accept it. And tomorrow science will have to accept it. Medical science also will have to accept it. This will be the master therapy, integral yoga, application of psychic by doctor to the patient, application of psychic determinism by doctor to the patient, acceptance of psychic reality within body of the doctor who is a medical practitioner, can treat illness and disease of the patient with this master modus operandi. This is the only unique therapy. I have in Holland, in Amsterdam in 1989, while presenting my paper before international conference of the Open International University of Sri Lanka for Complementary Medicines, presented this concept that exposition of supramental yoga of Savitri will be the master unique spiritual therapy for the world. This is the uncharted route. If it is made chartered and if it is made practicable and if it is brought in practice by the medical world, will be the chartered route of this master unique therapy, which can cure the disease of the patient, known diseases of the patient, unknown diseases of the patient, and final consequence that is known to each and everybody, that is death. Death is the final conclusion of disease, not only one, so many diseases. No doctor up till now can say that my patient expired only because of this and this only one reason. It is not only one reason that causes death to the patient. There are thousands of reasons. There are thousands of complications. Because there are thousands of cells in the human body. One cell is affected by one jerk, jolt, one negativity, another negativity, one microbe, another microbe, one virus, another virus. These are all mysterious programming going on in the human body, and though we are made to experience it, we cannot register it in toto. It is that something which can get it registered in toto perfectly and perfectly so well that there lies the solution itself also. Only something can find it out. That something can find it out. Unless that something is activated, you cannot come to the final success of your problems. Mother says that I am constantly facing this and this problem now. When you deal with cells which must remain cells, which will remain cells, after the solution also cells will remain cells. Physicality will remain physicality because it is the kingdom of God that has to be brought down on the earth. It is not the kingdom of God where we are supposed to go and get ourselves merged into it. Now it has become outdated concept. It has become outdated ideal. It has become outdated objective of the any yogic discipline ever existing in the world since the beginning of the time. This is uncharted route offered by Supreme himself and Supreme herself too in its dual form, where Radha and Krishna atwined in bliss as one. So this is the Radha's yoga. This is the Radha's Aradhana. This is the Radha's uncharted route for giving final stage of manifestation to Lord Krishna, which Lord Krishna did not do before 5000 years. The Krishna consciousness prevalent at present along with the supramental consciousness has to project. That is the mind of selves. Physicality apparent in animated reality has also got this mind, has also got this something, has also got this divinity within, has to be found out within our laboratory. Any law of science, law of nature is unfolded in the laboratory of the scientist, which is universally present there but hidden. Any law of science. This is the new law of science of nature. This is the new law of science of existence. This is the new law of nature of the science of relativity. Mass and velocity also has got its own divinity that is to be explored, and Mother has explored that divinity on the pedestal of her own body. That is the sadhana of Aradhika. In the present time, this program so launched before our very nose that we are made to aware of it. That's all. Jai Mataji.